You clicked on Anonymously Spoken's channel, and
Hey.
we're gonna do some no filter question and answers for y'all today. So baby, we're in the no filter zone.
No filter zone. You gotta fire up. Gotta get some good bud going.
Good bud. Okay, so this is our first questions and answers game. We wanted to do it because all the other couples are doing it because we on quarantine, but we outside.
We outside with it.
We enjoying this sunlight, this good breeze. We out here with the birds. They about to get their little shine time on too. So we about to go ahead and get it cracking for y'all.
Trying to bring some sunshine into your living room.
Yes, because I know y'all stuck in the house right now. I know y'all is, and I know y'all bored. I know there's a lot of y'all out there bored right now. So we about to hype y'all up for a few minutes. Baby.
Question number 1.
In the no filter zone.
All right.
Which one should we start with? It's some crazy questions on here. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the one on how did we meet, because we knew to y'all knew to us. We trying to, introduce ourselves to y'all in the midst of all this going on, so how did we meet?
How did we meet? Have to smoke on the meeting of us.
Okay, so I was a cashier at Burger King in Denver. Shout out to Burger King for a lot of many things, especially that money. I don't really deal with the food too much, but I met my soulmate there. So shout out to y'all for that. If y'all making a commercial about lovebirds and stuff, holla at us, because we good for that.
Yeah.
But
we need a sponsor from Burger King, man. We met there.
Yes, we met at Burger King. We have a real love story involving Burger King, for real. Check it out.
Won't even eat meat no more.
No, at all. So we don't even go to Burger King anymore. But I still got love for y'all. Shout out to BK. Okay. We met at Burger King. I was a cashier. I usually do either first shift, daytime, 7 to 3, or I'm overnight, 11 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
And never did a midday shift a day in my life until this day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was already there from 7 o'clock that morning. By the time 11 o'clock came around, my manager asked me, do I mind working until 10 o'clock that night? I ain't mind, that's money. And when I say that's money, that's good money, because it ain't like y'all, when y'all was out there making $9.50, $7.25, $8.75, but whatever it was that you was making at your Burger King, I was making $12.50 at my Burger King. I was able to go home every day and kick my feet up nicely when I took that uniform off, because I was able to stand on all 10 with that check that I was getting from Burger King. Shout out to Burger King for that check. But back to the story, though. I had to do a mid shift that day. It wasn't nothing that I was used to. I didn't have any regular customers. I didn't know any of these customers that came in the doors, around these times, because I was already in and out. Places like that, they got their little regulars. So all these new faces, got people looking at me, I'm looking at them. I'm trying to ring them up and get them up out my face. Not too much eye contact. That's one thing that I always had an issue with. I don't give random people eye contact. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't know. That might be my anxiety, but that's me. I don't like to give random people, random strangers, my attention, and my attention being, without speaking to anybody, would be eye contact. So that's just a personal thing for me. But while I was bringing all these people up that was in this line, I I just so happened to make eye contact with one person.
Wonder who that one person would be.
I don't know why, but my spirit shifted, like my whole mood changed. And even though I'm always looking down at the register, counting money, putting stuff away, stocking, trying to keep my attention on everything else but the people. When he walked through the door, we made eye contact, and I couldn't focus on nothing else. Like my everything, my attention, my spirit, my focus, everything. Just everything was directed towards this man. He was all the way in the back of the line, standing this tall above all these customers in front of him. And I could not take my eyes off of him. I'm ringing people up. I already knew everything anyway. I'm ringing people up. Like, yeah, that's 757. I need that, okay? And until he got to me, that's when I blinked. I could not blink until he got to me. I had to get it together. I know I had to. I know my upper lip was sweating and everything. I know my anxiety level was on 20 that day because I wanted him. And I was going to do whatever it took to get him. I don't know why. And I don't know how. But I did it. And that's where we at.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question is, if your spouse broke up with you, would you be petty and report a crime that you knew they committed? Oh, man. Let me repeat that. If your spouse broke up with you, would you be petty and report a crime that you know they committed? Now, me personally, no. I'm not petty at all. First of all, I don't do petty things. I don't try to get back at people. If you break up with me, I'ma evaluate the situation and just get an understanding of it and see why we broke up. Whether that comes from a conversation with you or me evaluating it in my head. But I'm definitely never gonna be petty in any situation and report anything that anybody has ever done. Whether I was there, whether I seen it, whether I heard about it, whether I got a whiff of it, I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. I'm not telling on nobody for no reason.
He really like that in real life, y'all. Like that ass. Cause I ain't gonna lie, we seeing some shit. This motherfucker ran into a whole house.
Oh man.
This nigga kept walking. I'm like, hey, we ain't gonna call nobody to help him. Like, look that way.
On the street and like on the curve and off the curve and straight into his own house.
His own shit.
And when we seen that, so to me, that was enough looking. We seen him hit the house. Okay, my first immediate action is to turn my head and go that way. The same way I was walking. She stopping like, turn back. Is he all right? I say, the nigga backing up.
Oh yeah, he backed up.
He backing his car up.
He backed up. I was like, oh my God.
I said, look, man, that man good. This way. Straight up, let's go that way, my nigga.
We walked around the whole community. We walked around the whole block. It took us like at least 20 minutes to come back around the corner because we had to walk past the nigga to get to the crib.
While we come back, and this man was out there fixing the mailbox. Like, nigga,
nigga just ran to the whole house.
Nigga, you just ran into your dining room.
You got bricks and everything that's supposed to be on the house.
And you fixing the mailbox. But anyway, that was just,
Yes, that was crazy, y'all. But back to that question though.
Yes, there are plenty of petty people that do things like that.
Where's the question? Oh, if your spouse broke up with you, would you be petty and report a crime that you know they committed? I don't know what you was about to say, baby, but I'm here go one. Here go one for y'all, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I was 17, and me being me, I'm a female. You know, y'all females can agree. And I know y'all can. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. You get them notifications coming in to you. But, for real, when I was 17, 18, you know what I'm saying? The question said spouse. This wasn't my spouse, but we do have a child together. You know, shout out to my daughter, Kaya. I love her very much.
Shout out young Kaya in the building.
So I was carrying Kaya. I was pregnant with Jakaya, and her dad
Kaya
left.
G2.
She is. Turn up. I'm like, y'all gonna see my baby.
Pressing folks. What side you from? I was like, damn. Calm down, baby girl. I know it's in your blood, but calm down.
In her blood, straight hood. He left me. We lived 3 hours away. He was in a different, you know what I'm saying? He was in a different city. We was in the same state. But he left me, you know what I'm saying? I felt some type of way. I knew about a crime that he committed about 2-3 years before that.
Did you tell on him?
I ain't tell him.
Did you report?
I called the Crime Stoppers people. I called the Crime Stoppers people. I was about to be petty, y'all. I swear I was about to be petty. I could have been petty. I should have been petty. But I wasn't petty, though. I was almost there. I was like 15% petty because I called Crime Stoppers and I asked them, I said, did y'all catch the people that robbed BP on Washington Street?
What'd they say?
They was like, yeah, that crime has been solved. I'm like, all right, bet then. So
what if they said no?
They got some bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they did say no because the way I was feeling that day, I probably would have been petty and told on his ass. But I ain't tell on him though. And he ain't do the shit. I just wanted to see, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how niggas be lying, trying to get that clout up and shit. Talking some, yeah, me and my niggas did this, me and my niggas did that. So I'm like, man, this nigga ain't did shit. Let me call these people and see what the fuck is up. So I called them, and they done solved the crime and shit already. I done got online. I done see it was a little fucking white boy and a Mexican boy that done robbed the store and shit. I'm like, this nigga done lied about the shit. He done lied about the shit, but I could have been petty, though.
True. I mean, I understand. You know, that's one for the women gang. You know what I'm saying? You know, men do a lot of BS out here, but you know, women, you know, are the queens of petty.
Yeah, we are the queens of petty, because that would have been some petty shit.
Calling the police, you know, all of that. But women are more emotional than men. They supposed to be. So, you know, it's just dudes need to get themselves in check so their woman don't act like that. Because it's what you do that make her act like that. Men don't understand that.
True. Exactly.
Next question.
Yes.
Can't give you all the game for free. You're going to have to definitely subscribe to the channel, man, for that.
Yes.
Number 3. How do you end a toxic relationship?
Shoot him.
That's one way. That's one way, but we do not condone that.
No. Don't do that. Don't. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say one way you can end a toxic relationship for real is just get away. Try to get away. You know, if you can, as soon as you can, get away. I don't know where you going, how you gonna do it.
I was just about to say, how do you get away? You seen that movie Enough with
J-Lo?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
You have
J-Lo, that movie is a real good example of a way to get out of a domestic relationship.
Shout out J-Lo, man. That's a throwback movie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to go check that out if you ain't seen it.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
That was real. You know what I mean? And there's people out here that go through that on a daily basis where you can't get away.
No.
Because he has stripped you down to the point to where you have no means of getting away. You have no contact. You have nobody to call. Even if you did, run off. So, and then he probably got you somewhere where you can't run off nowhere. You know what I mean? It's crazy folks out here, but vice versa, women do the same thing. But I believe more men on that type of shit.
Yeah.
You know, because that's on some control and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't dig that.
They gotta feel macho.
Yeah, for sure.
In some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like a man that has to feel macho has...
It's not a man.
Yeah, definitely not a man, and definitely has some deeper insecurities that is not being, you know what I'm saying, told on the surface.
So do you report the nigga in a toxic relationship?
No, I would honestly say, like, to me, from personal experience, don't.
Right. Exactly.
Just go. Like, just try to, but tell as many people, tell as many family members, write it down, post it on your social medias, put it out there and let people know that you're going through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people can't go.
I don't encourage putting it on your social media. Reason being is because if you have a crazy individual, you know, you're in a toxic relationship, I'm pretty sure he got access or she got access to all of that.
You have to let it be known, though. Like, you have to get it out there. You have to find ways to let people know what you're going through. You have to put the truth out there. Like, no matter if you have to try your best to get away. But if you cannot get away, you have to let your closest friends and relatives know exactly what you're going through. They might try to help you. Some may just give you advice from afar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done been there. I done experienced it. So I know exactly what you would get when you go seeking for people to help you. When you go seeking for the police to help you, they gonna help you, but it's not gonna be in ways that you want them to help you. They gonna come in, they gonna investigate you, they gonna investigate him. If y'all have children involved, they gonna get involved, social services gonna get involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets deeper than what you just going through, and people that's going through domestic violence and that's in toxic relationships, they know that.
Right.
That's exactly why they dealing with that. That's why they going through, like, they not willingly dealing with that. They being forced to deal with that because they don't have that support. They don't have that system that's in place to really, really help them. Like, you got the non-profits and stuff out there that help them. But when you go to the police station to file that complaint, most of them nowadays gonna look at you like you crazy because you ain't left them yet. And them not knowing how hard it is for you to just dismount yourself and be able to move on when you done been dealing with this person and everything is tied within you, this person, your children, your house. Everything is 50-50 between you and this person. It's not that easy to just unattach yourselves from your whole life. That's starting your whole life over when you just rather for that person to just go their separate ways. You know what I'm saying? So you won't have to just, you gotta.
That's a good one. That's good. That's definitely on point. That shit had me in deep thought.
It's just more, it's very difficult to get out of a toxic relationship, especially when everything is 50.
Toxic shit.
It's 50-50. Even the toxicness within a relationship is 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing your part.
You gotta get the toxicness off of yourself.
Yeah, so you gotta, so it's you restarting everything.
Exactly. You start to respond. You start to be toxic because that's what's being put into you. But, you know, that's why, you know, you gotta just stay peaceful, man. You know, I say wait till that toxic person is gone, out to work, or, you know, they're gonna be gone for at least a good hour, and prep for that day. You know, go ahead and get you save up some money, because I'm pretty
That's
sure.
what it's gonna take right there. Even if
sure
it take you a whole year.
It ain't gonna take no year. All you need is enough money to buy you a bus ticket online, enough money to catch a Lyft or Uber to the bus station, or if it's a plane ticket or whatever. All you need is that Lyft fare and a ticket, whether it's bus, plane, train to another state, and you get the hell away from that person as far as you can. And yeah, you could contact them and let them know, look, I'm done. That's where I'm at. It's over with.
Is that easy when you ready to, just throw everything that you have away and start over? Like, is that easy then? But it's not that easy when you married to a person or been with this person for 13, 14, 15 years and you got kids with this person.
If it's toxic,
if it's
that's
toxic,
what you got to do.
If it's toxic, that's what you have to do, but it's not easy to be done.
Right, of course it's not. But me, I feel like that ties in with the next question.
And what is the next question?
What attracted you to each other? The reason why I say that goes with the last question is because a lot of people are in relationships for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
They're not actually attracted to each other mentally. They're just attracted to each other, not even wholehearted physically.
Lustfully.
Yes, it's lust. You hit that a couple times, and both y'all been just going ham after that, because it ain't what you done had in a minute, so it make you feel like everything about this person is lit. Y'all is new. Ain't nobody broke. We going out to eat. If I want something, I can get it. So boom, it's gonna just go with the flow. Oh, we supposed to be together, because you just looking at that. You're not looking at life like how are we compatible? You know what I'm saying? What really attracts me to you, besides the fact that I seen your physical appearance and made me want to talk to you? Because that's the first thing. Anybody you see,
that is definitely the first thing.
Yeah, you see the physical appearance, and then some people stop there.
Yeah.
But me, that don't mean nothing. You could be cute, beautiful, all natural, because I don't do none of that other stuff. I don't really dig that. I don't knock it. I support it, more than knock it, because you got to do you. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's your lane, then hey, salute, be beautiful in your own way. But my preference, is, just natural beauty. You know what I mean? Your energy is what attracted me to you. Because yes, I saw you behind the register at Burger King, but boom, I gotta stand back and I feel energy, you know what I mean? So I feel your energy before I get there, so boom, walking up, I felt them eyes on me when I was in the back of the line. So that already let me know, okay, she feeling me too. So boom, when I get to the register, the dialogue between us, the way it flows, it wasn't hard for me to say something to you. It wasn't hard for you to say nothing back to me. You know what I mean? No, we won't smoke cigarettes. We do not smoke cigarettes, y'all. We smoke weed.
Cigarettes.
We do not smoke cigarettes. But
it was your eyes. I don't know, like my soul, my eyes, and your eyes, they just, I don't know. Like I saw you within your eyes. When I looked into your eyes, I saw everything within inside of you.
Exactly, that's energy.
And my spirit just wanted to connect with your spirit on any type of level. That's how y'all was getting that free food.
Shout out for that, cause yeah, I ain't
Y'all
gonna
get the
lie,
free
I
food,
wasn't broke
the
that day.
free Twix pie. No, you was
I
not
was
broke. I
not
gave
broke,
y'all the 2 for $6. I let y'all go ahead and buy the 2 for $6.
but I was a little low on cash. You know, I had some other things to do, and that free meal, cause I had the bro with me that
But I
day.
didn't know that. I didn't know none of that.
Right, she didn't know. That was the universe. That was another thing. I take everything in. You know what I mean? Cause I went up there not looking for nothing free to eat, but inside of my mind, I was like, damn, I wish I can get a hookup. You know what I'm saying? I need to put these little $15 in the gas tank versus spending it on some fucking fast food that I really don't want to eat in the first place. You know, so I went in there, got some free food. Not just free food though. I got free food for the rest of my life. Free mental food, you know, free food for my soul, my spirit, that energy. That's the food I'm talking about, you know, and that's what I mean by your energy. That's what I felt. And yeah, we was rocky, you know, when we was just first, you know, kicking
Oh
it,
my
doing this and
God.
that. You know what I'm saying? But I knew who you were, just like you knew who I was. That's why
Yeah,
we
that's
still
why
together.
even though, because of my issues that I've dealt with in the past and the past relationships that I've been in, I almost pushed you away. Yes, we were very rocky. We was not on steady ground at all when we first met. And we was hanging on by a little piece of thread, like the biggest catfish at the bottom of the fucking river.
With a weak string.
Yes.
But I knew who you were and who
Same.
you are now.
Same.
So that's what gave me the patience to be like, you know what? I'ma still be me. And I'm not gonna refuse her. I know what she needs. You know what I'm saying? She needs somebody to talk to. Somebody that understands. And when you've been through so much in life, you know, it's hard to get to that point to where you listen to somebody, to where you can trust somebody. Because the last 3 years of your life, or 4, 5, 10 years, or whatever it may be, it been all lies. It been people portraying to be something that they not. So I understand that. And I felt your spirit. I know who you are. Like I can say that a million times over. I know who you are. Knew who you was, so I was like, I'ma just chill. I'ma still talk to her, but I'ma bag all the way up though and just keep it on that level as far as just communication. So you can see that I don't need nothing. You know, I'm not talking to you for any other reason besides talking to you, getting to know you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't planning on being in a relationship. We ain't planning on doing this. Nah, just come to the crib. We gonna roll up and we gonna smoke and we gonna chop it up. And that got us to the point to where we are now.
Yeah.
All right. Number 5. How to respond or react to your spouse asking for a threesome.
What?
Yes. If your spouse asks you for a threesome, like, hey, say, babe, hey, what you think about us bringing somebody else in here?
Well, hey, babe. What you mean? Bringing somebody else in here?
Exactly.
What? To mop the floor? What you mean?
Exactly. But some people, you know, how do you respond to that?
How do you ask that question?
That's how you gonna ask. Hey, say, babe, what you think about bringing somebody else in here? Like, you know, we could find her together.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
We could find her together and we both hit it. It'd be like our girlfriend. We have a girlfriend. That's how they would ask.
I've been asked that question before.
For real?
Dead ass.
How did you respond to that?
I'm gonna tell you my very first instinct. Like my very first instinct okay, so being asked for a threesome really does something to your emotional character, your mental, you know what I'm saying? Like it really bothers you at all different type of levels, you know, because it make you feel like you ain't good enough.
I can understand.
It make you feel like you ain't worth what you thought you was worth. You know what I'm saying? It make you feel real low. To have your significant other ask you to bring somebody else into the picture, and he gonna try to put it off as, or what, he just want to spice it up, or you know what I'm saying, just want to add some excitement to the life, or just want to try it, or you know, just want to see what it's like, you know, just gonna try to throw everything out there than what it really is, and that's all coming from he not happy. And it ain't that he not happy with you, he not happy with what he's giving you. He's not happy with himself. Because if a man needs to have more than one woman on him at a time, if a woman can't please a man, that's, I mean, why wouldn't a woman be able to please a man? You know what I'm saying? All women have the same thing.
Right.
Most women don't have the same skill set, though. I can honestly say that. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
All women do have the same assets. Like, we all bring the same thing to the table at the end of the day. Right. If we all was stranded out here, if we ain't never have jobs, even money and all this extra stuff, materialistic stuff, everybody bring the same thing to the table, which is this, what we have. You know what I'm saying? This, that. Right. That's what we bring to the table.
Right.
So, what's the difference?
I mean,
why would a man need a threesome?
The typical mind frame of a male that's single don't see nothing wrong with that. You know, the reason being is because it's, you know, that's what's been put out here. You know, sex sells. Sex, everybody loves sex.
But that's understandable though, Big. Because
so when you caught up in a zone like, you know how prostitution is, or brothels, or swinger clubs, and people that's on that type of shit like that, you know, their everyday life is sex. You know, that's a, you know, different type, that's a different level. But you got people that's, you know, they not there, but they could get there. You know what I mean? They have that in them. You know what I'm saying? So they want to explore that shit. You know, a lot of people don't look at life at like regular life, like, you know, all I need is one person. You know, we all got the same stuff. You know, everybody don't look at it like that. You know, a lot of people out here, you know, niggas looking at, I mean, dudes looking, even females, you know, looking like, oh, I want to get all the, you know, sex I can get. You know, I want to, if I could hit 4 of them at the same time, I'm going to do it. I'm going to line them up and hit them.
But how does that get back to what we own, and that is being in a relationship and your spouse asking you for a threesome? Where does that come in at? Where is that line? What happened? Why? What is the need of this threesome?
I mean, I'm saying, me personally, I feel like if somebody was to ask that, then they're not truly in that relationship. They're not truly invested in that relationship at all. Because they wouldn't even see nobody else. You know, they would feel less than themselves. Like, you know, the average man, You single out here, boom. It's women running around with tights on and sundresses, little shorts, beautiful queens out here. You know what I mean? And you gonna look. You gonna look. But when you, same for females, you see these brothers out here, you see these kings out here, fresh tape, on the workout, you know what I'm saying? Y'all looking. But when you in a real relationship, all of that's gone. That don't even exist in the world no more.
Keyword, real relationship.
Like,
ain't nobody gonna ask you for no threesome if they really in love with you. If they really involved with you and they only see you, they can see anybody.
Right. They wouldn't, me from a man's point of view, me speaking from me personally, I'm not sharing. I don't want nobody in that zone. I don't want nobody in our conversations, our daily, us, period. Anything we got going on is ours. I don't want nobody in between that. I don't care if it's an argument, discussion, whether we trying to do this or do that. That's our business. So that right there is you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna invite nobody into that. Come on, man, that's me. You know what I'm saying?
That's us.
Exactly.
Like, that's our safe. That's supposed to be our zone, our safe zone. Like, how would
your relationship
you
is
involve
your safe
a
zone.
third person? Exactly. How would you involve a third person? They're just like us waking up in the morning, the things we do, shower, you know what I'm saying, breakfast, dinner, all that. Everything that we do is us.
The average person don't think about that.
How do you add a third person to that?
Because the average person don't live like we live. I ain't gonna say like, oh, we got the best relationship in the world, but we good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are great. We are phenomenal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have the majority of the world who, the girls on the phone with their girlfriends, they homegirls. It's all about your relationship, all your business. And dudes on the phone with their partner, same thing. Oh,
and everybody
about my relationship, this, that. So you don't have a exclusive relationship. You know what I mean? So that's why it doesn't work. You're involving all these other energies, all these other opinions, all these other frequencies into your relationship. You're never gonna form the foundation that you are forming from being together. All your decisions, all your opinions, all your journeys, everything goes between you and your partner, because that is stitching together y'all path, y'all foundation, y'all togetherness. If everybody else is involved in that, that ain't yours. That's somebody else. That's your auntie relationship. Hell, of course you gonna want a goddamn threesome. You don't know no better.
See, we can get real deep.
You got a third party in your relationship.
We can definitely get real deep on that question.
You already got threesomes going on in your relationship. As soon as you call and say, this going on, that going on, this shit.
Y'all subscribe to the channel to get more on that question. Moving on to the next question.
That's really good. For that 5, I know we've been going for 20 minutes more.